Nyt on 2 huonetta. Tossa on ovi. Siellä on itse asiassa valo päällä, joten mennään sinne viimeiseksi. Onks toi sadetta vai onks toi semmoista staattista jostain telkkarista tai radiosta? Tuolla on joku salaovi kyllä. Pitää katsoa ensin mitä täällä on. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here, because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, here you come. Okay.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Tikkuryhmän kanssa. Mason's pharmacy changes hands. Okei. Vaihtakana, olisiko tossa ollut jotain? Mr. Samuel Onstein's Oscar Mason's longtime assistant and now proprietor of Mason's pharmacy told the register the specifics will remain between myself and Mr. Mason. Mr. Mason had taken sick and was unavailable for comment. Okei, Masan, mikä tää on? Apteekki. Junk room. Tuossa menee portaat ylös, joten ei me vie mennä portaat ylös, kyllä me tutkitaan koko kellari ensin. Mut täällä on valo päällä, mikä pelottaa vaan. Täällä on papereita. Niitä ei saa. Tuolla on jo hei muuten joku. It's like a drug. The first time I was in my room in the middle of the night, I woke up and Lonnie was kissing me. Hei, kyllä! Kyllä, hei, minä luen! Okei, pakko sit myöhemmin videossa pysäyttää ja lukea toi loppuun. Sillä se alkoi kuulostaa kiinnostavalta. USA, roar. X-ray specs. Kohta taas löytyy joku kasetti jostain, koska tossa on tommonen. Täällähän se on lattialla. Girl Scout Shelf. Hetkinen, onko täällä väliin kummin päin mä pistän? Jos mä pistän aamuhun päin. Mut mä rupesin miettimään. Et entä jos näissä kaseteissa, kun ne kuuntelee tarpeeksi pitkälle, entä jos sieltä tulee joku salainen viesti tai jotain. Mut mä en tiedä, haluais mä kuunnella niin pitkään. Jos käännetään sitten side B. Okei, sama sieltä tulee. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. Setlist, role model of blah blah blah.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Eli tuo oli Lonnie, joka lauloi äsken. Soitas kelloa. Miksi kirjaston kello ei oo? Mut toi on taas pimeä. Miksi täällä on näin paljon pimeät käytäviä? No, tää on 1337. No ei se kyllä ollut. First floor plan. Hetkonen. Katsotaan. Upper floor. Eli foyer. Music room, study porch. Mut niin, mitäs täällä on? Toi on varmaan dining kitchen. Wash. Jotain. Laundry. Garden house. Mulla on grafiikat niin alhaisella, niin tekstuurikki vähän huonot, mutta ei se mitään. Terry age 12. Terry age 6. Pimeän käytävän päässä on ovi. Nope. It doesn't work. Nyt taas ei oo mitään. Tullaan valoa vähän. No Johan on taas niinku helposti luettavaa käsialaa. Onks täällä mitään? Ei ole. Noniin, joo, sitä äkkiä pois sieltä. Mä en tykkää pimeydestä. No niin, nyt ollaan vissiin kaikki mun kellarit tutkittu, paitsi tää. Tää vie varmaan sit sinne niinku... Eikö hetkonen? Eikö joo? Tää vie varmaan niinku sinne keittiön puolelle taloon. Mut se on hyvä, ettei Oskari näkynyt. Sitten mä olisin kussuhousuun. Siis mikä paikka tää nyt oli? Ei kerrota mikä paikka tää. Nähdään taas tommonen tape recorderi juttu. Godfellow Senior High School. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss De Soto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she alleged defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward, and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention on yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place. Eli Lonnia on mennyt jotain sotkea koulussa ja se on saanut jonkun rangaistuksen, mutta mä en tiedä minkä rangaistuksen.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Mä oikein tiedä mitä nää on. Had enough? Heard enough? Mutta mitäs nää ovet meni? Käydään täällä. Mennään tähän suuntaan. Eikö hetkonen tähän suuntaan? Tää menee ylöspäin. Onks tää taas joku salainen huone? Täällä on ainakin joku penis seinällä. Okei, se tulee tänne. Voisiko se siistiä, jos olisi omassa talossa tämmösiä salakäytäviä? Mikä tää oli? Girl, justice now. Okei. Hetkonen, mä en löytänyt tohon vielä mitään. Sipsejä, ei kiitos. Kicking against the patriarchy. Our music. En mä nyt löytänyt tohon mitään. Täällä on vaikka kaikkea. The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one. Everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they are looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of peripheral. Mä osaan lausua tommosia sanoja. Mitäs nää menee? Tää on niinku jäänyt vähän kesken. Costumes. Skeletons and Devils. Cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen... Jaa, Smells Like Teen Spirit video. But the cheerleaders from the smell. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. That's a lie to mom and dad situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. Everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Tää oli yhdestä journalista. Okei, sit avataan tämmönen ovi täältä, tai tässä paneeli. Onks tää niinku salainen ovi on? Olla päällä äkkiä. Lisää salaisia ovia. Tuo on lippu. Ne National Tickets. $25 aikuinen. Sektori B. Niin siis tää on joku leffalippu. Vissiin. Kumpa suuntaan me taas nyt halutaan mennä? Mitäs tää menee? Quest roomi. No, mitäs tässä nyt ensin on? Ei sitä taas jaksanut lukea. En espanjol. Joku on opetellut espanjaa. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and then when she is home she takes it out on you like because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho Christian and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Mä tykkään tommosta äänistä. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No! Okay. Froth, music and culture. Mitäs tos lukee? Miksi valot vilkkuu? Guardian angel up above. Bless this house with lots of love. Joo, noni. Ja nyt tää ovi, josta oikein päästään tähän menee. Tuolla oli lappu. Salon Josephine. Okei, 119, teitte $120. Jahas, mitäs täällä? Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico and it was like $3. I love it, Merry Xmas, miss you. Treasure it always. Se oli vissiin se vihreä pääkallas, mitä me heiteltiin tuo ympäri huonetta. Ruokahuone. Toinen äidin käsilaukku. Me löydettiin yksi tommonen sen huoneesta. Sillä on joku lappu alla taas. Hi Jan, I got 2 tickets for event EWF on Thursday. But my girlfriend says she doesn't want to, so what? Her taste in music rears its ugly head again. So that leaves me with an extra ticket that I thought you might be interested in. More than clearing brush in the freezing rain. Rich? Hetkinen, mä oikein ymmärtänyt mikä toi viimeinen lause. More jotain than clearing brush in the freezing rain. Ja sitten jotain risk tai jotain. Mä oikein ymmärtänyt ihan sama. Ei mun tarviikka. Nothing here. Okei, mitäs nää on? Disciplinary. Joo, mä en saa taas tänään englantia. Distributing inappropriate material on school grounds. Please call the student's parents. Out of school supervis... Super jotain. Sam, since you refused to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for any time. Anything except going to Anna prom. Going to and from school. We understand what you are going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, one of your privileges are reinstated. We can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. This is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Okei. Luinko mä tämän postikortin jo? En. Hi Mom, Dad and Sam. The Vatican is weird as you can see. The Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the arts including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mom, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be here with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next stop, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I won't get gored by a bull, probably. Love, Katie. No, toivottavasti Katie ei joutunut härän jyräämäksi. Grab uncrumpled manuscript. Accidental warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. Okay. Onks laatikois mitään? Open. Ei. Ja ei. Joten ei. Pimeä käytävä. Jos mä menen tätä kautta, niin oiskohan täällä valokatkaisijaa? Valokatkaisija? Tossa. Siis mä en tykkää kun ovet on auki. Mieluummin ovi on kiinni kuin tälleen puoliksi auki. Se oli vaan oven ääni. Kuulosti ihan vitu oudolta, mä säikähdin sitä. Taas pitäisi löytää joku kasetti, siinähän se on. Batmobile, some special. Pistetään sinne. Bam, 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 bam. Ei. Mä en mitään mugeja tarvi. paperin pallasta taas ei saa. En jaksa
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it. And then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Okei. Daniel added to backpack. Niin siis se oli taas se journalin nimi joo. Mä nyt teen muuta kuin muutama avain ja tää combinationi. Mitäs uunissa? Ei yhtään mitään, tyhjä. Entäs kaapeissa? Mikrossa? Miksi mikron kello sanoo 12? Wow, vettä. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter. Joku hääkutsu, some schedule working at Crown Butcher on Bevel Road. No, haukes nyt kunnolla. Jotain halpiskolaa. Hyi. Maitoa. Mä ymmärrän miksi jenkeillä on maidot tuommoisissa muovipulloissa. Tomato ketchup. Mä en tykkää ketchupista. Mä en tykkää salaatista. Ei oo, katos, onhan niillä maitoa tämmösessäkin näköjään. Juustoa. Mitäs juustoa tää on? American sandwich slices. Oikein American. Näin taas kun mä tuun himaan, niin kaikki heitellään ympäri huonetta. Kaikki jääkaapistakin vaan lattialle. Jopa banaanit ja... Ei, älä nyt pistä kiinni, kun omenat kanssa. Täältä keittiö näyttää aina kun mä tuun himaan. On vaan tyhjänä kun on jääkaapia heittänyt sen lattialla. Bran with fiber, crispy flakes and baked out jotain. Hetkinen. Siellä on vaan salaatin kastiketta välissä. Mä mietin tälle jotain. Miksi ne on näin paljon sipsipusseja täällä talossa? Hyvä. Jahas, me ollaan kitchen. Mennään sit tänne. Nope. Taas on... Mikä penis toi on? pimeä huone. Ei kun ei pistäkään ovea kiinni. Se on huono idea aina. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say that I hope that this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we are on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown Dimension is what you might call a specialist publishing house. We traffic in this weird and ahead of its time, the lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles, type of out there mass market shunning visionary expressions that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. We have had unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ or zombie-like timeless works such as N.N. Bestman's Massage of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Jens Keller and Emil Grieger's off-band Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your accidental series at a church rummage sale in a Long Branch and Jay, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I'll type plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher, Mercury Books, folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books, to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimensions as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds. Contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on this weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to trusting your work screaming back into the sweating palms of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. Okei, joku random kirjakerho on löytänyt tän isän kirjat. Mutta onks täällä mitään? Maalipurkki. Tää on niinku autotalli sitten vissiin. On kyllä melko pieni autotalli. Ei tähän kyllä autoa mahu, jos se sitä varten on. No, pistetään se kansi siihen. Mä en tykkää tosta salamoinnista yhtään. Mut mä en tiedä miksi koko ajan kuuluu tämmönen ihme staattinen radioääni. Mä en tykkää siitäkään äänestä yhtään. Kohta tääkin osa talosta käyty läpi. I sent this one from Barcelona. Otas, tarvitaan valoa. No, menee kauhean tummaksi tässä keskellä. Hi mom, dad and Sam. I have a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the Gaudi architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice, can't wait to see you all again. It will be good to be home. Love, Katie. Mäkin haluaisin jossain vaiheessa lähteä tuommoiselle reissausmatkalle ympäri maailmaa. Booted out. A going away show for Lonnie. Girl Scout. Last show ever. Lonnie and Vika
Lonnie
show.
had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. And she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Semmonen story. Miksi tää menee vessasta ovi tonne? Ai se joku komero vaan. Mä ajattelin, että pitää niinku vessan kautta, jos haluaa johonkin huoneeseen mennä. Taas on lehtiä joka paikassa. Pizza on a weeknight. Yes. No miksei vois pizzaa vetää viikolla? Tää on vissiin ei tää olekaan viimeinen paikka, mitä ei olla tutkittu, sillä eihän me siellä ullakolla olla käyty. Mut ullakkoa lukuun ottamatta ainakin tietääkseni viimeinen paikka, mitä ei ole käyty, on tuolla se ihme garden room. Puutarhahuone. Bix, the freshest clean around. Se menee sinne. Hetkinen, siellä on jotain. Read it. I wish I knew how to explain it better. The army is this thing I grew up with. It's part of me. My dad's army friends are like family. I've always known it was where I'd end up. I'd never thought of it any other way. I wish things could be different. Maybe someday, when I'm settled at a base and you're done with college, and you're a famous rider and I can rebuild a tank engine with my eyes closed. Things will be different and we can be together until then. Tuo oli vissiin jäähyväisviesti sitten Lonnialta. Mä en tykkää tästä huoneesta, kun tässä on ikkunoita. Mulla on jotenkin semmonen fiilis, että ikkunasta saattaa näkyä yhtäkkiä joku naama. Vaikka mä oon aika varma, että tää ei oo semmonen peli, joka tekis sillai. Mut silti musta tuntuu siltä. Hetkonen. No! Mun piti just kattoo, että siellä oli jotain notei välissä, mutta ei niitä pysty lukee. Missä ensimmäinen kirja katos, kun mä heitin sen? Ai, se katos tonne. Jahas, siinä on joku reikä. Meneekö tääkin sinne? Ei se mene sinne. Menee. Okei. Siitä löytyi kiva buki. Kyllä nyt kaikki menee sinne. Sinä nyt menet sinne. No ei sitten. Tyhjä laatikko. Nyt täällä on vähän kaikkea. Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of anger and excitement. The days where he mattered. So, when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. Dun dun dun. Dear Cass, I can't tell you that what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. The cover art is really something. I know you said that Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It is reflective and introspective without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimensions to pursue. At the very least, I am grateful that John Russell's adventure didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. John Russell jatkaa seikkailujaan, mutta okay. Where we'll do it. Midnight final preparations are complete. Mietin just sanoa, että mä en nyt sit tiedä enää minne mennä, mutta
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
ainut mitä mä tosta niinku sain, niin oli, että ne oli nähnyt Oscarin taas. Ei, mä en tykkää Oscarista. No. Ei mitään satanistisia rituaaleja. Stop that. Pois ne kynttilät. Mä en halua, että mitään tapahtuu nyt tästä ihan lopussa. Kuka tää on? Nyt mä en tunne tätä henkilöä. Ai tääkö on Oscar? Possession and exorcism. Oh my god, the attic.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs.
What?
I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up.
Mitä?
Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Mut mikä tää nyt taas oli? No, nyt mä en pysty enää toistamaan sitä bugia. No, se bugi ei toimi enää. No, mennään katsomaan mitä sieltä löytyy. Vähän kyllä jänskättää. Oletettavasti viimeinen paikka on pelissä. Tää on nyt kyllä creepeen paikka pelissä. Siis niinku oikeesti. Siellä on jostain pääkallosta kuva. Kick-ass, stay strong, I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Okei, no hyvä. Te oletettavasti päädyitte nyt sit Lonnien kanssa yhteen. Älä säikyttele tolleen peliä. Haa! Ei täällä ollut mitään. Nyt tässä tapahtuu jotain, kun mä kosken tohon. Ootas nyt. Katsotaan nyt, ettei tässä ollut mitään muuta. Valokuvapaperia. Valokuvapaperia. Okei. Nyt mennään sitten koskee tähän kirjaan.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
No huhuh. Täytyykö sanoa? Oli ihan sairaan hyvä peli. Siis toi tarina, kaikki noi journalit, kaikki pikkulappuset mitä löytyi. Siis toi oli niin koukuttava, mä en vaan voinut lopettaa, oli pakko vetää kerran läpi. Siis ihan sairaan hyvä. Mä muuten sanoisin, että suosittelen pelaamaan. Mutta jos sä oot kattonut tänne asti, niin mä toivon, että sä olisit pelannut tässä vaiheessa sen pelin. Ja jos sä nyt meet itse pelaa sitä, niin ei se toimi enää. Ei tästä silloin tule sitä samaa kokemusta tästä pelistä, jos sitä on nähnyt, mitä tapahtuu. Mut joo, siinä oli Gone Home ja se on moro.